Welcome! This Tree of Life meditation is meant to connect you with different part of yourself and center with your unique energy. Therefore, you can simply say it's connecting you with your own metaphysical tree of life. It can be done either sitting upwards or lying down. You can simply choose for yourself. So I would invite you to begin by finding comfortable place for yourself, just allowing yourself to really get your body comfortable, whatever it might want to feel settled, so you can just do some adjustment, making sure you find a position that supports you. And as your body is settled, let's simply start by focusing on the breath, connecting with the breath. Simply inhale and exhale. And as you're connecting with the breath, you can just allow the natural intelligence of the body to find its own rhythm. Just see how does your body wants to breathe in this moment. Nice. And as you are settling with the breath, this will always be a point that you can come to, return with at any point during the meditation. So let's begin now by starting to feel where we are touching the ground, where your legs, bones, maybe back if you're lying down, is touching the ground. And just feeling the sense of gravity that is pulling you down towards the mattress, chair, floor. And just bring the awareness and your breath to this connection, to this place where your body meets the ground, meets the surface that you're on. And just allowing to feel the weight of your body. Let's imagine that you are starting to grow root underneath your feet, underneath your toes, from the ankles. You can breathe into this sense of the root of the energy traveling downwards. Now it's going deeper than the mattress, deeper than the floor. It's going all the way until it finds the solid ground, the firm ground, the soil underneath you. And just feel how your energy is starting to move downwards and your root is starting to take shape. And now you can discover What form does your root make? Maybe it goes straight down, deep into the ground. Or maybe it's more under the surface. Not one big root, but many small roots. Just nearly under the surface. So just keep observing and seeing which shape, which form, maybe what color does it make. And as the roots are growing, just notice, how do you react to it? How does it make you feel being connected with the firm ground, with the soil? If there is any tension that arises for you in this connection, simply soften through it with your breath. And as your roots are stabilizing now, somewhere in the ground beneath you, let's imagine that they start to connect or reach the wider network that is in the ground, in the soil. Maybe you can imagine a tree, a forest that is nearby, and how their roots are reaching. If there is not any tree surrounding, you can imagine being embraced and surrounded with trees from here, from this forest sanctuary, that can easily, energetically connect to you. And we are staying with this interplay of roots. So how your own individual root of your own tree starts to connect or exchange, communicate through this mycorrhiza network with wider intelligence underneath the soil, underneath the ground. So just explore for a moment in which way does your tree, the roots of the tree, want to connect with others. And as we are forming this connection, there might be some earthly energy joining, either some animal, spirit coming to support you, or some of the elemental energies, like forest devas, fairies, any kind of being that comes to greet, to support you, might be playing a role of your companion, guide. So you can simply acknowledge their presence and let it stay somewhere in the background in this moment. Any sort of these natural energies are connected to your own being, to your own energy, and came to support you or communicate some message at this point in time. And now, from this point of connection, of interrelating with earthly energies, elementals, let's bring your attention back to your own roots, back to your own energy that you've grown underneath. And let's imagine that you're finding a drop, a molecule of water under the soil that will now start to travel through your roots upwards. So now you can simply use the power of breath and imagine how you're lifting this water up your body, up your system, like a molecule of water traveling through the tree. So with each breath, your awareness moves from the toes, from the feet, upwards, through the hips and torso. And we are just traveling directly upwards through the neck, reaching the throat and landing somewhere in the head space. Now as you lifted your energy from the ground into the head space, let's start imagining that you are starting to grow, connect with the canopy, with the branches, with the leaves of your own tree. So let's just feel and discover, how does your tree look on top? Maybe you were pulled out of the head, even higher. Where is the top point of your tree? How far do the branches, the leaves go? If you feel like, you can also raise the arms, help move the energy with your hands, and just start to connect with the upper part, with the canopy of your tree. And feel free to move your direction, either somewhere in the head, hairs, or even a little bit upwards from your head. Now you're really stretching up in your own image of a tree. You're really connecting to the upper part of your energy field. And from this space, you can open up and connect to all of those energies that are here to support you, that you are part of on some deeper level. And making very clear that just the energies that are part of your own blueprint, carrying the best interests, the highest interests of yourself and all life, are welcome. So you can imagine that each single leaf on your tree is now starting, it's communicating with a wider space, with sky, with a universal energy that is present around you. And of course, there are different qualities that you connect with. So you can just take some moments to discover and feel into this sense of connection, to open up for whatever comes your way, and notice the sensations that it brings to you. And from this connection, you can imagine how every tree has the capacity to transform the sunlight, the energy, the cosmic energy coming through the sun, for the fuel of their own growth. And just as the tree transformed this solar, this universal energy, so can you. So you will slowly start to bring that connection, that openness back through your leaves into the trunk of your tree, coming somewhere towards the middle, towards the center. So let me invite you to bring your attention somewhere around your heart space. If it helps you, you can put your hands on the heart, or simply feel, visualize your awareness dropping somewhere at the back of your heart. And as this energy is crystallizing, condensing, let's for a moment just connect this upper part, your canopy, your leaves, your branches, and the lower part, your roots, small roots, mycorrhiza, somewhere around here, somewhere around the heart space. So you're just simply becoming aware of connection upwards and downwards, while staying present in and around the heart space. And now, as you take some more breaths through the back of your heart, you can simply allow yourself to feel what is present for you in this moment. There are some sense of sensations, thoughts, visions. That are becoming alive for you. And as you are paying attention to these feelings, these sensations that are present, let's take some more moments to notice how does your body react to it all. If there is some sense of tension, that came alive during meditation, just soften through it with the breath. And from this space, you can imagine now your whole body as the tree, now with roots, with canopy, with a trunk, all at the same time. You're just paying attention to the wholeness of you. And just notice where you're naturally driven in this moment. Whether it's to the roots, whether it's upwards, to the sky, whether you're centered in the heart. Just notice without changing. So you can see your natural pull in this moment. Now, as to complete this meditation, I want you to first express a sense of gratitude for any beings, any energies that might came across your way to support you in your process, that are supporting you in day-to-day life. Convey the sense of exchange that has happened. And know that you can always get greater clarity about this process by simply connecting with a tree. So next time you're passing through a tree that calls you, you can hug it, embrace it, simply acknowledge their presence. And as for your own tree, let's bring attention now to your body once more, to your physical body. To feel it, maybe move the toes, move the fingers. And come back in your own space. Taking with you any feelings, insights that you gained from this connection. and being ready to step forward in your day, in your life. Thank you.